fair comment? And do you also feel that you mentioned that when you did keep ball in hand, you looked very dangerous? Do you think there were maybe a bit too much speculative kicking when you're on attack in that first half?
Yeah, it's now the question is, Ken, to get the balance. We did get. There was a one time that we did get the reward of a kick. There was, I know the one that Emrys tried, the little kick over the ruck, got charged down, and we had to scramble. But if you look at it, if you go review it, a meter higher, he actually kicked it into the guy instead of over the guy. If he did that, the space was there, and it would have been a different ball game. So, and then on the individualistic side, that's just part of the growth where we are. That it's a new plays we want to do that. Some players will just get better in that, and the All Blacks is an international side, and those guys play for the All Blacks because they're the best of the best. So the lesson we learned is, they obviously were very highly competitive at the breakdown, and our support play wasn't that great always. So that's the areas we have to improve. But that's the great thing about tonight. We got that almost footage now that we can work off and improve as a team.
Because given obviously the scoreline and where you are in your pre-season, can you maybe comment on the value of this game? Because I'm sure you would have wanted it maybe 2 months ago rather than now, or 2 months in the future, should I say? Just in future, if you had to give SA Rugby and New Zealand Rugby any advice, what would it be?
Well, Brendan, I don't know if they will listen to me, but because I've got a lot of advice on other things as well. But if they can swap the Argentina and the Australian games around and play that later, this whole thing later, and we could have had another 3-4 weeks, we probably would have, give the All Blacks a better game for them for preparation. That's the one thing. But don't take away the value we got from it. I know I said it disrupted our pre-season, but after tonight, I do know that we take a lot out of the game on what we can work on, and what we as a coaches are excited about what we saw, and it's great for the players to now know what it takes to play at that level. And it's an experience I think they'll keep forever.
Johan, good evening and hard luck on the result. With the level of physicality and the adherence to the set pieces at the full side, were you happy with those two facets, even though, as you rightly said, that the pre-season lack of conditioning showed as the game progressed?
Yeah, the set piece is something we pride ourselves, but it was up and down, so we were not consistent in it. For example, there was really good scrums, and there was that scrum that obviously had on our ball 5 meters away that we can refer as an opportunity missed. Same with the lineouts. There were some great lineouts. We scored from a play we planned there with Ruan Vermaak, so there was positives. And then suddenly, the next moment, we'll make a silly call or lose the ball. So from a set piece point of view, there is definitely positives, but also work-ons. And then the physicality, I think the guys didn't. I think we lacked that because that was our first full contact, and you can ask Marcel. So we just looked a little bit less contact sharp when the All Blacks played there next to the fringes. We gave away a bit momentum. But there was a lot of fight in some good pitches as well, and that's the things we can work on in the next couple of weeks.
Any questions for Marcel?
Yeah, I'll ask both of them this question. Because on the subject of giving free advice, what would your advice be to the Springboks who are playing these guys next weekend? So feel free to answer that.
No, I mean, to be fair, obviously the Springboks is match fit, and they there's quality players. They've played a long time together, and they've got some of the best heads in the world. Putting a plan together. So I think the Springboks will be well prepared, and the time will tell like the All Blacks maybe had the scoreboard luxury tonight to try a few things from deep in their own half that I don't think they'll get away against the All Blacks, against the Springboks. You know, that's the way they do play sometimes, but they may find themselves a bit in trouble with that. I think the Springboks will see that there is opportunities if you keep the ball in hand against the All Blacks, and if I'm sure that they will look at the game and work on that. So yeah, so I think again, you know, I think they will well planned the box, but I feel that if you're a little bit more patient with the ball in hand tonight, we could have finished a few opportunities, and I think hopefully the box will take that.
Because maybe just a word on Stravino's try. I mean, that must have been very satisfying for you. And then Marcel, you scored against the All Blacks. I'm sure that's a personal highlight as well.
Yeah, no, I think first of all, playing against the All Blacks again after how many years, you could just see it's another intensity, another ball game, you know, and just to get that taste again, jogging out, seeing the national anthem, facing the haka, yeah, it's one for the memory bank, you know, but and you know, to be blessed with a try as well, but that's all down to pressure from the boys just setting you up, you know. So no, look, it's been despite the score and everything, you can see the boys' faces, you know. It was an awesome opportunity, awesome game to be part of. But like the coach said, there's a lot of excellence that we need to do going forward. But I think all in all, very, very, very satisfying.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was a great try, you know, something that the guys have worked on, and get the decision when to go left and right, and they got it right there, and he finished well. So like I said, there's a lot of positives to take against a quality team. So it's great. It's a great moment for Stravina.
Marcel, looked like the team was speaking really nicely in the second half. Just walk us through, from a player's perspective, what are you going to take out of this game moving into quite a long season ahead of us?
Yeah, I think it's easy to drop your heads after that scoreline the first half, but I just asked the boys for character and just fight, you know, because that's part of our values here at the Vodacom Bulls, and you never want to lie down. And like the coach said, I think there was a better fight, you know. The game could have gone horribly wrong that second half, you know, but the fight that the boys showed and the character, and when we do set up faces and more patient with the ball, then you get the reward, you know. And that's something we'll drill in the next couple of weeks, just a bit of composure and a bit of balance between kicking and when to run and to take opportunities. But like the coach also said, breakdowns is a huge factor. Sort of felt like you mentioned, a lot of one-off carries at first half that put your breakdown under pressure. But as soon as we got into system and our pods and stuff, it made it a bit easier, you know. So it's all about just getting that synergy and continuous improvement from that.
Brent.
I can just maybe a word on Robbie's and Elric's contribution, and also at the same time for them to come in, Pilo and Joandre had to miss out. So just maybe, how did you handle that? And how did you break it to them?
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, you know, I think it's great for them to have a taste of the All Blacks and feel that on the field. They now can take that knowledge back to the box. You know, so I feel when they were available, it's great for us as a team, but also it's our obligation to serve SA Rugby, you know, to make sure they get that extra game time if they can. And the credit to Grobbies and to Elrich, I think they both made a difference in that second half. And if you look at just at Grobbies, if you had to put a pin on him and follow him, the work rate that he got through, you know, so, and the meters he covered. So, and again, you know, they had one training, but they made the effort to get all the knowledge and get everything done. Although we went in, like Marcel will know, with a very basic plan that we just wanted to say if we can keep, you know, to that plan and see where it will take us, even if there's mistakes. And that's the great thing. We actually were better in that in the second half than the first half where we were fresh. But yeah, so credit to them. They really did well. And yeah, it was. There was no easy way around it. You know, I just shared that with the players on Friday morning, as honest as I can. That, you know, the tough thing is 2 players must miss out. But you know, there was no easy way, because you know, you want to help the Springbok guys to have a shot to get into the test side, but you also feel for the guys who's missing out.
Coach, just talk us through the pre-season. How far do you think this team is, or how close do you think this team is from being ready for that first URC game? And what does the program then look like from here until that first URC game to make sure that you're up to speed by the time you do play that first URC game?
Yeah, I think we know that we obviously need to build on our fitness. But that also will come with a few games. And there isn't many before the URC kickoff. We only got one warm-up game, and that's against the Stormers on the 11th of September, down in the Parel, where what's that field? Where the schools play their derby. So so that's the one game. So the boys got a week off now, and then we're back. And then there's, I think, 3 weeks before we play the Stormers, and then there's 1 week of fine tuning, and then into the URC. We obviously fly over on the Tuesday before we play Zebri, and then it's Zebri and Munster. So yeah, so we got a few weeks to get the guys ready. We'll take a lot out of this game and work on that, but also there's 1 or 2 things we want to add in the next couple of weeks. But the main priority will be our conditioning, to get our conditioning sorted.
A final question. Okay, that being the case, we'll wrap it up. Thank you.
Dank je julle. Dankie. Dankie.
Thanks,
Jose, thanks.
Coach. See you Monday.